Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Joel.
I'm Gavin.
I'm Grandpa.
I'm Matt.
I'm Aunt Becky. I'm Mimi.
And we're some of the Veggie Boys.
And girls.
And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. Welcome back, everyone. It's so nice to see you. So far this morning, we got all of the animals taken care of. We got the farm market set up. Dad got back from the wholesaler. And well, we're pretty busy today. We need to grind some feed for the animals. We got our feed grinder out. We need some feed for the chickens. We also need some feed for the cattle. So that's something we're gonna be working on this morning. The best thing about that truck is that it has no brakes. So we have to be very careful when we pull it out. Look at this! Do you guys see this? Now, since we did the cattle feed first, we can unload right into our bin and get on to grinding our next batch. Are you okay?
Yeah, hit the pole.
And just like that, we got all of the feed ground. The cattle feed and the feed for the new layers was something that we really needed to get done. Fortunately for the regular layer feed, we have plenty of that for now. Next time we grind feed, we'll probably do everything all at once, and then we should be good for quite some time. I don't think there's anybody that can back up a truck like Daniel. Oh my word.
With no brakes?
So this is just an exciting time for us. We're gonna be planting our fall items here, and we're looking forward to seeing them grow. We're actually gonna be trying something new with a few of the varieties. So something we really like about pumpkin planting and gourd planting is there's a local company here in Pennsylvania called Outstanding Seeds. We've worked with them for the past few years, and they have really nice stuff. They've never asked me to talk about them, but because they're another family here in Pennsylvania, I do. They take really good care of us, and this year they gave us 6 varieties to try. So on top of our order, they gave us 6 more varieties, which I thought was really cool. So if you ever want to plant like pumpkin, squash, or anything like that, I do suggest checking out Outstanding Seeds. They're a good company. Now, they sent us a couple varieties to try. I don't know exactly what they all are, but I'll read them off to you here. We'll see how they look at the end of the year. 9022, 9028, Rembrandt, Milestone, 8699, and Wordy Sunset. So we'll have to see how they look at the end of the year. I'm excited. Here's one of the varieties they sent us to try. These Wordy Sunsets. Doesn't that look neat? Ooh, I'm excited about that. Where are you going, Joel? Where are you going?
I can't believe it. Brian parked the quad at the top of the hill.
My dad was like, I'm old. Go get the quad for me, Joel. We are on the water wheel transplanter right now. We have some zucchini that we need to plant. And then we're going to be moving on to our fall items, which pretty exciting. All right, watch out there, buddy. we're gonna be using this to put all of our fall item seeds into the soil. It's pretty exciting.
It's your quad, Brian.
No, it's not. It's Daniel.
We had a little bit of a problem with our zucchini. It did not come up, so we're gonna be replanting some that we had at the farm market. We're gonna be starting off with yellow squash, then moving on to green zucchini.
Knox, slow down. Slow down.
We just planted the yellow squash. Now we also have some yellow squash seeds, which we're going to plant.
Are you covering?
Yeah, I'm covering them. What are you talking about, Willis?
This is trash. I think this would be better if one covered, one planted.
I agree. Here,
All right, here, I'll plant. Three seeds in a hole. 3 seeds.
Daniel, can you pick me up a little bit? No!
Way too high.
Never mind, put us down all the way. Which hole are you going in?
I don't know which one is. Okay.
We are now planting green zucchini by seed. And this will be nice because when the other zucchini is finished harvest, we can now move on to this. Because this should just be about ready when that is finishing. With the warmer temperatures later on in the year, the seeds germinate a lot faster out in the field. So sometimes we can do this. We do prefer earlier in the year to put the plants directly into the soil, but when we can direct seed like this, we like it. That was a lot of seeds in there, Joel. We have a box full of different types of seeds here. We also have some seeds up here. So we're gonna be doing the same thing we were with the zucchini, just with gourds. So not only do we have our gourds we're gonna be planting, but we also have some squash, which is what we're getting started off with. And we also have some pumpkins. We just got finished seeding another row, so now we are on our way home. It is lunchtime, and you know we can't miss lunchtime.
No, we can't. You guys always wonder how vegetable farmers get so thick. It's because of their awesome grandmother.
Alrighty, let's see what we're having for lunch. We're having sausage, we're having soup. What is this, Grammy, right here? Hot dogs. Hot dogs? Ooh, looking good. We got finished with lunch, everyone, and we had to get the truck emptied out. The truck was full of fertilizer, but we got a call that we could come and pick up some sawdust, and that's something we need, so we really wanted to go and do that. And since there was fertilizer in the back of the truck, we got it picked up and sprayed out. So now whoever is going to get fertilizer can be on their way. We emptied the fertilizer out of the truck into some totes, and we also put some into the spreader so Daniel could go and spread some of it. Sawdust is something we always need. So when they give us a call and tell us that they're full, we like to go and pick some up.
Welcome back. This is Veggie Boys acorn squash style. We're going in hard.
We already planted acorn squash. We already planted squash. We are now heading back out to the field. We got some more seeding to do. We're gonna be moving on to different types of squash and then some gourds. Joel and I are taking turns when it comes to seeding. Just take the seeds, drop them in the hole, and the other person covers them up. So right now I'm seeding and Joel is covering. All right, whoa! What are these?
Midnight pumpkins.
Midnight pumpkins, whoa, let's go! I'm trying to make sure that I drop 2 or 3 seeds into each hole. Sometimes with our big meaty fingers, you grab a few extra seeds. But we're doing our best out here. What can you ask? Now, as Joel and I are dropping the seeds into the soil, we have to be very careful. One of the biggest things we're watching out for is how many seeds we are dropping. Sometimes we're dropping 3, sometimes we're dropping 2, and when we moved on to the pumpkins, we were dropping 1 seed at a time. So when it came to these specific varieties, we wanted to make sure that we dropped the correct amount of seeds in each hole. And as we're planting, you may have noticed a lot of the plant debris in the background, and you might be wondering why that's there. Well, as a matter of fact, where we are seeding right now in the video, this was where our peppers were planted last year. Our sweet peppers and hot peppers. Now, we decided at the end of the year not to pull up the drip line. The reason for that was because we decided it would be fun to try and plant our gourds and squash on these raised beds. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, at least go over it with a mower. And we thought about that too. However, we think this is going to be a great opportunity to keep our pumpkins, squash, and gourds clean. the plants will grow out, and the squash, the gourds, and all the other stuff will sit on top of the plant debris. And this will help to keep everything clean. That's why we left it. We just got finished planting all of our stuff. Now we have the experimental stuff that Outstanding Seeds has given us. So we're gonna plant these a little bit differently. We're giving them a little more space just to see how they grow. Hopefully we get a nice crop out of them. I think if we have them on the mulch with the drip irrigation, they're gonna grow like crazy. So it'll be neat to see how they look when we get time to harvest. Now that we are home, Joel took the tedder over to the rye that we had mown down. We have some rye that we're gonna bale, and he's working on tedding it. So we're gonna check and see how that's going for him. I think that Joel's doing a nice job. Doesn't he look like he knows what he's doing? Joel is taking care of that, and Daniel has hopped in the planter. I think he's gonna go and try and plant some beans. That was the last thing I heard. I saw the planter is sitting out here, so I'm not sure if he's going. I am hopping on the mower. I am going to mow around the pasture. Haven't had any issues lately, and I don't want to start, so we're gonna try and keep that grass low. I will see you guys when I am done mowing. We just got done working for the day, so we are done. You're getting...
I wanted to be on the outro.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to be in the outro.
Well, now I'm heading up to the house.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm heading over to my car.
So we are heading up to the house. Well, Joel's heading to his car. I'm actually going over to Joel's house for dinner because my wife is still down visiting her parents.
And Andrew's coming over to my house because my wife is still down visiting her parents. So we're gonna hang out tonight.
Yeah, that's what happens when you marry sisters. That's... Oh, it's just a mess. It's just a mess.
Bye-bye.
But anyways, guys, since it would normally be date night and I don't have a date, I'm going over to Joel's house. Does that make Joel my date? Let's not talk about it. Anyways, this is where we're gonna end the video. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.